Hey, welcome back. So, one of the main things that is keeping you overweight is over desire. Think about it. If you did not have any desire for food, if you didn't want it, you would not have all that struggle and it would be easy, right? Let me give you a really great example to bring this home. So, I personally do not smoke cigarettes. I have zero desire for cigarettes. If somebody were to put a carton or a pack of cigarettes on this table right here next to me, I would have no desire. It would not make any difference. My brain would just be neutral. However, if somebody put a fresh baked plate of cookies right here, oh man, I would want those. The desire for the food and the desire for the cookies would be there. And it's because of our brains and how we've trained it. We right now are over desiring for food. And the way to fix that is through your brain and rewiring your brain. Now, one of the things that I ask all of my clients when they first start working with me is, what if I could take away the desire? Now, think about that. If I took away the desire for the food and you didn't want it, there would be no suffering. There would be no desire. And so that's what I'm going to talk a little bit about now, is how our brains really work so that you can get a better understanding of really what's going on. So dopamine is a neurotransmitter, and that is the chemical in our brain that creates the desire. Now, I'm going to keep this really simple. I'm not going to overcomplicate the brain science. So let me just show you this little diagram right here that I'm made. So there's two different types of desire. There is the natural desire over here, and then there's the artificial desire. Now, the natural ones is things like sex, exercise, accomplishment, tasty food, connection. And then the artificial dopamines that we've introduced in the last couple thousand years is sugar, flour, porn, drugs. And whatever one you're getting into is what it reinforces. So the more of the natural pleasures that you have, the more that's going to reinforce each other, and your brain is going to need these. However, if you are requiring your brain to get its pleasure from all of these artificial pleasures, it needs more of that, and that's what it's going to reinforce. So whatever you choose, whatever form of dopamine that you choose to get, whether it be natural or artificial, it's going to reinforce it. Now, the artificial pleasures have a really high hit, and they are easy to get. So it's just, all you have to do is have some sugar, have some flours, do some drugs, drink some alcohol, and you're going to get a really, really high. And it's a very, even higher than the natural pleasures, so your brain has to down regulate. And that's why you get addicted to the flour and the sugar and all the things that feel good that are really easy to get. Now, on the other hand, the natural pleasures, those are things that you have to earn. You have to earn connection. You have to go out and do that. You have to earn, by exercising, that takes more effort. By going out and finding healthy foods, building a relationship. So the thing I want you to know is that you have to ask yourself, which one of these do I want to get my pleasures from? Because if you're over here and you're getting your dopamine from here, this isn't going to feel as good because your brain is down regulated, and vice versa. So if you want to commit to getting all of the natural pleasures, then that's what you have to choose, and then you have to let your brain rewire and down regulate. Now, you have to rewire your brain, and then through that healing, all of the pleasures will start becoming more natural, and then that's when you can really create the life that you want. In the next video, I'm going to talk a little bit about how we control this desire. This video, I just wanted to give you the basic science of what's going on so you understand why it seems so hard to lose weight. A lot of people are like, what's wrong with me? But there's nothing wrong with you. It's just your brain doing its job, and it's continuing to get pleasure from the way that you have wired it. So in order to get the opposite and decondition the desire, that's the work that we're going to talk about next.